welcome to True Beauty. Laura and I actually have some fun tips about healthy dessert.
When I'm trying to train and diet and everything, my hardest part is that I haven't always had a sweet tooth, but all of a sudden, now that I can't have sweets, I want them. I want the ice creams, the cakes, everything.
Well, what's really neat is that you have to educate yourself about eating and diet and exercise, but if you have a sweet tooth, you just have to do some research. I know when I'm still dieting and exercising, but when I have a competition coming up or some big event coming up I always have to get ready for, I tend to cut out a lot of foods. But then you start torturing yourself, right? We know what it is.
Yes.
And if you have a sweet tooth, it becomes very challenging.
Oh, absolutely.
But if you make the right choices, there are some healthy options out there that can really satisfy that sweet tooth.
And the key to it all is that fruit has the same sweetness that you're looking for without all of the calories.
And it's healthy sugars.
Exactly, healthy sugars, which are a big difference.
So Laura's going to start with her healthy dessert option.
And this is a wonderful ice cream option. It just takes 1/3 of a cup of almond milk, 1 cup of strawberries, and 1 banana. Strawberries are halved, bananas cut in half as well. And then you're just gonna put it on the blender for 20 seconds. Then you're gonna freeze it for 2 hours. And you're gonna have some beautiful ice cream. So we'll bring that back out once it's frozen.
So another healthy option is one of my favorite smoothies. It involves having some mangoes, apples, and kiwis. Very easy. Now, if you're not a fan of cutting mangoes, which I am not a fan of anymore,
I'm not very good at.
right, or you don't know how to, you actually can get frozen mangoes in the frozen food section, which is easy. It's already cut up. Just put it in the blender and it's ready to go. I would suggest you thaw it out a little bit though. So we're going to put some mangoes and a few apples, not too many apples, just a few. So let's say a couple of slices, a handful. I would use a handful. And then actually hold off on the kiwis. The kiwis are fresh chunks. Now, to make it have some texture, I highly suggest adding some yogurt. I know the new trend right now is adding Greek yogurt.
There you go.
I know it's another healthy option. This is non-fat vanilla Greek yogurt, so it gives it a nice flavor and texture to your smoothie. So by adding a little bit of Greek yogurt, you only need a 1/2 cup, not too much.
Delicious.
Okay.
Blend it up. That
Now,
looks so good.
What I like to do sometimes when I'm blending up my smoothies, I like to add a little bit of water. It kind of liquefies it, so it makes the blending process go a little faster.
Here you go.
Thanks. Alrighty. You only need a little bit. So there you have it. You have a nice mango, apple, Greek yogurt smoothie, and this is where the kiwi comes in.
Looks so good. Ooh. So you only need about 1 kiwi.
Yeah, and if you wanted to add some decoration, you add some apples. And you're ready to go. Voila.
Cheers! So in the cases where you don't have time for the blender and you're on the go and you're so hungry and you need just that little snack at the end of the day, too tired to do anything, these are perfect. And I know they sell the frozen yogurt in the grocery store, but I can tell you this is different for a couple of reasons.
Yes, I know. When I was in the grocery store the other day, I was going through the frozen food section and I saw that there were frozen yogurt options from Yoplait, and Chobani had frozen yogurt options for the Greek yogurt, and I was like, oh, well, this really, you don't need to do this anymore,
but you do.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 reasons. 1, they have more decadent, delicious flavors in the smaller portions, and then 2, portion control. They usually sell them in a big tub, and you really just want a bite. And I always choose the whips because they're more flavorful, the light. They feel like a true dessert. You're really treating yourself to something.
Well, I'm just gonna have to try it.
You should. My favorites are raspberry and key lime pie. Both of them are so good.
Oh, the texture is different.
Mm-hmm. Way different than frozen yogurt. It's because it's the whipped.
You're right, it is definitely different. So if you wanted to try a different texture in frozen yogurt and a healthy option for a healthy snack, definitely get regular Yoplait yogurt whipped.
Yeah,
And
whipped.
freeze it for how long?
I would say a couple hours, 2 hours, and it'll be good.
And then there you go.
And then the other option we have is also in the dairy products. We have cottage cheese. This is 0% milk fat, so it's fat-free, amazing, but it has pineapple in it. I'm not a fan of cottage cheese because it tastes bland to me, and if you add salt to it, you're adding sodium to your diet.
Yeah, never heard of that.
Exactly.
Doesn't sound appetizing at all.
No, so it comes with pineapple, and then you just open it up and either pour it in a nice little container or be bad like me and just grab a little bite. You want to try some?
No, I'm not a fan of cottage cheese. And you know what?
Try some.
All right. Well,
I promise, try some. You'll be surprised. Pleasantly surprised. That doesn't taste like cottage cheese.
the pineapple helps.
Yes.
I think it does help when you add fruit. So if you're not a fan of cottage cheese or the texture, definitely add a fruit to it, and you have another healthy option as a snack.
Absolutely.
So there you have it, some healthy options for some healthy snacks and healthy desserts to choose from. I am so looking forward to indulging in
I want to get into this.
I may steal yours as well. So don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, True Beauty. That's what it's all about.
Subscribe to our channel and make sure you tune in every Tuesday for new videos. Cheers! That is good.
Disgusting.